Welcome to Trismo Gaming. In this Kingdom Come Deliverance guide, I'm going to show you how to complete the Dead Men Tell No Tales side quest. This includes the different ways you can handle the ambush by Black Peter and how they impact the quest. First, let's start the quest. Travel to Samapesh where we can see a DLC quest map icon. Speak to the Blacksmith.
What's the matter?
It's the tourney. It always upsets me. It brings back sad memories about my son Svartalfluk. He always loved sword fighting. So when he heard Sir Hanush was holding tourneys for common folk, he was first in line to enroll.
Did your son ever win the tourney?
Oh, aye, more than once.
So what happened to him then?
Well, this fella by the name of Peter enrolled. They called him Black Peter on account of the colour he wore. He beat all comers. No man could match him. Only Svartalfluk was determined to take him, and in the last tourney, he got the better of Black Peter in the end and won the prize. Only he never came home that day. I was just on my way to look for him when some merchants came by. They found my boy by the road just past Rattay. He was still alive, but he was burning up. Before the day was out, I had to send for the priest.
Do you think it was this Black Peter who killed him?
It was the first thing crossed my mind, but there's no proof. But nobody knew nothing much about him, except he was a stuck-up bastard. He always just turned up for the tourney, took his prize and vanished.
Now let's travel to the tournament arena in Rattay and speak to the Herald. If the tournament is not held that day, pay for lodgings to skip to the day of the tournament.
Certainly. Have you got the coin?
Here you are.
God be with you.
To win the tournament, you have to beat 3 opponents. To progress, you have to beat each opponent 2 out of 3 times. During the first round, I noticed Black Peter and spoke with him.
Are you the one they call Black Peter?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I've enrolled in the tourney too.
Have you now? Well, I hope you're good. This tourney needs more experienced warriors.
Where are you from?
I'm at home everywhere, especially where there's something going on and a chance to make some coin.
Do you remember Svartalfluk, the blacksmith's son?
How could I forget? He beat me and won the tourney once, and that hasn't happened often.
And he was found dead the day after.
So I heard. And of course everyone still thinks that I'm the most likely culprit. But I'm an honorable man, and I swear I had nothing to do with it.
And do you have any idea what actually happened?
Look, lad, it's as much of a mystery to me as anyone else. He was a good lad, and a tough opponent. But he won fair and square, and that I can respect. I haven't the slightest notion how he met his end.
The final round pits Henry against Black Peter. If you are struggling to get through the rounds or to beat Black Peter, I suggest doing some more training with Bernard to level up your combat skills. Another option is to loot Peter and the other competitors the night before. You can check out my How to Loot Black Peter video for more details. After emerging victorious, we have the option to return directly to the Samapesh Blacksmith. But after losing the tournament, Peter sets up an ambush near the Rattay mill. So for now, let's avoid the mill.
You were right about that Black Peter. He's tough and skilled. But, believe it or not, I managed to beat him and won the whole tourney.
By Christ! Well done. And, did you find out anything about how my boy died?
No, nothing definite.
Oh, well. I didn't expect there'd be much chance of finding out anything after all this time.
The blacksmith is disappointed to not find out more, but rewards Henry 50 groschen. Now let's check out the more interesting quest paths. After winning the tournament, travel through the eastern exit and down to the water. Follow the path to the mill. Where the path splits, take the left path. We can see Peter waiting for Henry, alternating between standing and sitting. While he is sitting, let's sneak up and knock him out. If we loot his sword, we can see it has Bane Potion applied. Now let's return to the blacksmith.
Did you find out anything about how my boy died?
Yes. Black Peter lay in wait and ambushed me. He's a nasty piece of work. The thing is, he had some kind of poison on his weapon, so I reckon he might have poisoned your son. The signs you spoke of point to it.
Merciful God, I knew it! But how did you get away from the fucker? Did you kill him?
Nah, unfortunately, it wasn't my lucky day. I didn't manage to kill him, and by now he'll be miles away.
Oh, it can't be helped, but thanks for trying.
He is disappointed that his son isn't avenged, but rewards Henry 70 groschen. This time, instead, let's return to the path behind Peter's ambush point. While he is sitting, let's sneak up and kill him. Loot him again and return to the blacksmith.
He won't be able to tell us anything because he's gone to meet his maker.
He's dead? I never held out much hope, but he was the only one who I thought could shed any light on it.
Well, I still managed to find out something from him. You see, he had poison on his sword.
Poison? By Christ.
I think he cut your son in the tourney and poisoned him. Of course, I can't be absolutely sure, but the symptoms Svatopluk had point to it.
So, justice caught up with Black Peter in the end. And you found out the truth.
He is happy that his son is avenged and rewards Henry 85 groschen. But notice how Henry said that Peter is dead, but he doesn't reveal that he killed him. For different dialogue, Henry has to kill Peter after he is ambushed. Let's go back, and this time, instead, let's walk into the ambush. I fought Peter with a mason shield, while managing my stamina to keep it high to help absorb some damage, while looking for master strikes. Once he is dead, loot him again and return to the blacksmith.
Merciful God, I knew it! But how did you get away from the fucker? Did you kill him?
He was no match for me. I sent him straight to hell where he belongs.
Thank you. It won't bring my boy back, but it gives me some peace to know you avenged his death.
This time, Henry reveals that Black Peter is dead and that he killed him. The reward is the same, 85 groschen. What happens if instead we had no idea about this quest and instead took part in the tournament before starting it, or even dealt with Peter beforehand? If we travel to Samopesh and speak with the blacksmith, we can start and instantly complete the quest, although the dialogue is less immersive.
I think I can tell you what happened to Svatopluk.
Really?
The fact that he died just after beating Black Peter and winning the tourney was no coincidence.
So it was that bastard. Did you kill him?
He was no match for me. I sent him straight to hell where he belongs.
And that will wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, consider subscribing, and leave me a comment to let me know how you went with this quest. See you next time.